Alright, we're back with Ragusa here on the Lord Master channel. Ragusa, the ongoing series for Crusader Kings, which is still relatively new to some, as it's been more than a week since the series have started. But now, Andre is still known as the Wealthy. Even with a recent victory over the, well, see for yourself. That area used to be the Byzantine Empire, but now that area so Mosia is now a tributary state, suzerain of Serbia, which apparently they changed culture. It went from Greek to being Serbian, but it could turn Georgian. And looks like Georgia may expand. Yeah, already too old. That's more likely to happen. Anyways, before I got carried away, which is a habit of mine, I apologize. The Byzantine Empire is broken, and now is led by Emperor Tuoni of the Latin Empire. Which, what the heck is that guy's name? Who was the founder? Yeah, Pasqualis the Protector. He died on... Well, just assume he died of cancer, but he was on a warrior pilgrimage, so... Oh, he died during a pilgrimage. He was a member of the Round Table. Yeah, they call him the Protector. He was my kinsman. And he was the founder and the only member to have the blood of Emperor Pasqualis. Which, honestly, I made a mistake from during that Fourth Crusade, as some of you may know it as. That I picked a guy who was a member of the Teutonic Order, and he was already celibate. I should have picked someone else, but, oh well. But he destroyed, we destroyed Byzantium. Me and everyone else in Western Catholic Europe, including you, Carpathia. We took out everybody, and we shattered their realm. And the remnant of the Byzantine Empire now resides on this little island here. That's their capital, but they do hold Achaia and parts of Anatolia. If they can get their act together, well then there's a good possibility that, well, they could try to reclaim the remnants of the Byzantine Empire. But for me, I don't have to worry about that, since I'm the one who kind of instigated. But now I have more business to attend to, as well as trying to get rid of my stress so I can live long enough to forge a golden bloodline. I need to visit the market 10 more times, and found a resource in the domain, which we're still trying to work on it, because Zaglunian doesn't have a resource anymore. It used to be a home of flax fields, but that's gone now. So we're trying to look for a resource in Travunia. Well, meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out a way how to get rid of this Lord Mayor in order to grab Yadera. Cannot revoke titles without special reasons. That's the hard part. We're trying to figure that out. Unless I would have to... Again, he's an old man. And you got a young guy who's going to be Lord Mayor soon, so don't get too worked up about it. And also I invited some people to the private feast in which... Oh wow, everyone's going to be here. And I had my son married to a local Dalmatian girl here. Yeah, she's dull, but hey, you need to have children because this is a small house. Need assets so I can get some gold. Yeah, you'll do. Seems the young women no longer have the power to seduce me. Well, I'm celibate, so it's fine. Assets, gold, or... Okay, give away a pouch of spices. The children at the... Okay, to spot all the adversaries, many attempts to undermine his divinely inspired leadership, Amalric's been able to march army all the way to Nicaea. With the Holy Land Finally within reach, the Crusaders resolved and strengthened. Their leader asserted that the infidels would not dare raise their arms against once they realized their holy mandate. Instead, will open the doors to Jerusalem at their very arrival. How are they still going? That's a good question. But who's that? Even the Greek is joining them. All German. German-Breton cooperation. Oh, marriage. That's how they got it. They have some prestige. The boy claims to hear the voice of Jesus in his head. So, the children and the supporters along with that are... I was about to say, where is... Yeah. Yes, we know that. I mean, the last time they were in Ragusa and I gave them chips. It's like, okay, you can go now. They're around. Around in Anatolia, I assume. Okay. What do you want? Cousin? Beat your... Watch your mouth. Okay, a new temple's been built. Bishopric of Tribunia. And let's finally build that city as it was part of the mission request. And go to the market. Sack of grain sold. And wow! You made quite such a... We're gonna send a... God dang, what are those words? Caravan! It's just a barony. Why would I do such a thing? Huh. How about that? Oh, one who's married to my cousin, best friends now. And yes, I finally got rid of... Well, my wife helped me get rid of stress. Just wondering. Okay, you know what? Get this chopper back here. We've done enough to improve relations with Rome. I think there is another way to get rid of that Lord Mayor. If we catch him, if he's a member of the Devil Worshipping Society or whatever, and maybe we can put him in a dungeon. He's excommunicated. Boom! Title revoked. Now I'm a dedicated carouser. All is well. You what? Oh, they did take Imotski. So Imotski's been renamed Motha. Is that a Greek, Latin, Dalmatian name? What is that? Well, congratulations. You're doing well for your house. And apparently you've done things. You even show your own children? What the heck? Your mother too. Are you mad? Well, he is cruel, so potentially he could be. No excommunication. So, yeah. I'll create the Duchy of for you, which is now the Republic of Dalmatia. Yeah, its old name. And yes, this county is of a Dalmatian culture. And since this is a serene republic, and you've done pretty well for yourself, and you even created a gigantic crossbow. That's due to your wife for being a brilliant strategist. I'll give the Republic of Dalmatia to you, but I'm keeping Livornia, and Ragusa. Livornia is this area, which includes Spalato. So yeah, now he is the Doge. Yeah, the Doge. A republic within a republic. This is a most serene republic of Ragusa. The steel furnace in Travunia is finally done. I will periodically receive ducats or trade goods as long as I'm slow. Great. Coffers cannot wait. Alright. Now visit 8 more times. Go to the market 8 more times. Make whatever trade. Buy or sell anything. And then we forge the golden bloodline. So we can have, excuse me, 2 bloodlines. Let me see what we got here for ingredients. Yeah, you don't have to go shop for steel. How about you go make a weapon? Contact artisans and get a weapon. Oh, you can make armor now. Okay. Steel and leather, that would be bundle of hides and steel ingots. Ha, okay, but weapon, more important. Look, I may carry a bow, but you may never know I could find something better. Okay. More lumber? Okay, it's just, increased tolerance. Notable status of women. We can have that up right now. So women can now be marshaled. A messenger from the business I invested in last year, and he looks quite distressed. Apparently, it appears that the business venture failed. Useless swines. But don't worry, here in Travunia, we have a steel furnace, which will get some steel out of it. There's another thing missing. I just remembered something else. Oh, yes, yeah, I feel like I'm an absent-minded professor. How many grains do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Give 4 sex grain away in exchange for some sheep products. And I should spend the money to prepare the caravan. Give them lots of funds and pay with some mercenaries. Get my cartographer, which is, by the way, my mother, which you may recall a few episodes ago, when I was little Andre. I was little Andre before I became an adult. How I got the lustful trait, now that it's finally gone. I used to get excited by my mother. Yep, that's right, I said it. It happened. That's all I'm going to say about it. Okay, the nearest. Well, you could check those 2 up there. Serene and Vidin. Have a look. Silver hide. Vidin has... Oh my goodness. You a member? Serene's not a member of the Trade League, but maybe its predecessor was. Or their trade master. Okay, now I know where I'm going to send that caravan. Send it to there. Alright, where else? What about up there? This may sound like an odd place. Grain and spices. Okay. We'll send another. Remember, Count Asumi. Off you go. Long trip. One more. How about somewhere in the Far East? How about all the way to that end of the world? Okay, what does it have to offer? Silk and books. Gotcha. Oh, the heck way over there. And they're off. I got a sword. Just a sword. Sword. Sword crafted by a grandmaster. Huh, I could donate it to somebody. Or just keep it for a bit until I give it to someone who cares. Hey, cousin, you don't have a legitimate weapon, do you? Oh, yes, I give you the Dalmatian Sword of the Cross. Right. Oh, man. I guess I was too hard on you. I hurt you and you have an infection. Oh, man, I feel terrible. Shouldn't hit you. I'm sorry. It was a misunderstanding. Oh, I know how to give it to. Who to give it to? Oh, never mind. He's got his own weapon. They're all right. Probably to another one of my adult children in the future. Like him here. And for stage reasons, I'm going to give you that sword. Mates, wool cloths, and bundle of hides. Told you. You may want to sell something in the market. We could sell right now. Give away those gems. 4 more. No doubt I will make it now. And how old am I? 42. And in my 40s, still in a good time of my life. The angels in that town. After receiving a vision of Archangel Gabriel, who helped them lead his army through the treacherous pass leading to the Outrunner, the children of Amalrico miraculously managed to reach Antioch before being spotted by the infidels. Despite the boys' claim that the infidels would forsake the devil upon their very arrival without needing to fight, the heathens occupying Jerusalem have begun mobilizing their army, ready and eager to slaughter the innocent souls marching against them, in order to protect their ill-gotten land. The world will soon see whether Amalric was truly blessed by the Lord. Those poor, foolish souls. Oh my goodness. It is going on. 44,000 against 23,000 and possibly more. And they've already mobilized in Antioch. They're in Lorraine. They found their starting points. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, all I could say is good luck. This is a modern disaster. At least I say that for them. Kumans. They're back again. Always going after Split. Or Spalatho as it was in Italo Dalmatian. crate of ivory. Hey, we should send a shipment of ivory over here. Or, spotted though. Visited by the caravan. Send ivory over here. Get him. Get well soon, cousin. Captured their leader. Grand. You've done some things. Apparently he has a home. He's not just some host. So, it's too bad we can't order to banish him. I can recruit him for whatever reason. What is he good for? Tempting offer, but you had a dual victory, which means you probably fought and beat one of my commanders, so no, get out of here. Take a bit of money off of you. Steal artifact. Oh, it's a head. That's a fighter skill related thing. Just get him out of here. Here for some lumber if you got any. There it is. Oh boy, get ready to buy some. Caravan is here. I got some money from my wife. Box of jewelry. Take it. Silk cloths. Definitely take that. The spices as well. I could keep the linen. You gotta take the silver. Next time you're selling. Go to the market and sell. Oh, when is the city going to be finished? This coming winter season on February. We got time. We'll make good time. Calling out a scam on that. Again. Alright, city's finished. Gain 300. You know what? Forget about waiting to sell. Let's get the silk here right now. We're getting big money for this. Now we forge a golden bloodline. At the age of 43, Serene Doge Andre the Wealthy has become recognized as one of the greatest and wealthiest merchants who have ever lived. I will lose 500 headsets to become known as the founder of the bloodline. That would mean burger tax plus 5, city vassal opinion plus 5, and trade income plus 10. And can ignore most of the trade league's joining requirements. It's achieved. Let's get this back to normal. Here it is. Golden blood of Andre the Wealthy. Serene Doge Andre, a merchant without peer, able to sell sand to desert dwellers Lady Luck will certainly continue to watch over his descendants. Excellent. It's been nearly 100 years since the Chamber Blood was founded by my great-grandfather. So we Bondas have done the best of two worlds. So one would think that the next question they would ask is, so what's next? Want me to forge another bloodline? I don't know about this. Maybe someone else down the line can forge that. I don't know about this character's life. But what I do know is, yeah, that big empire up there. What is this against? Over there. I don't suppose we have any allies. Oh, there's Carpathia, who is still married to my aunt. So you can't declare war against Carpathia. So just prosper in peace and build buildings that would make us more money. Just be money intensive these days. Ain't no shame about it. For raiders. Well, what you can do is, yeah, let's make some more musical instruments. Yeah, let's just start using a bunch of these. Oh dear, really spent all that. Well, I'll tell you what else we could spend. What else? Let's try the catacombs. Catacombs house the family dead. Countless men and women, even children, lay here on an eternal rest. They said we could build 2 more trade routes. Question is, where? Better question is, who owns what sea zone? Huh. No, that belongs to Venice. Okay, how about 1 in Rhodes? Just looking at where's the port point. Oh no, this is Ragusa, and they got that area. Venice already has Constantinople. Bingo, this one. Just go for the ones for the sea zones. The Hanseatic League? What are they doing all the way over the Mediterranean? Tend to travel far. Okay, there's a new, goddamn Lord Mayor. Is he worthy of excommunication? Yes. One moment. Arrest him. What? But he's excommunicated. Okay, maybe you just can't get rid of him for good. Unless you just, oh, I don't know, give him something that would up his status. So in other words, you really can't get rid of them unless, oh, anyways. Spices, isn't there another one that was from Sumi? Silk. Saccharine? No. No silk? Must have wasted that opportunity. Delicious feast. And musical instruments are done. High demand for meat. I think we already spent that meat, didn't we? No. No meat around here. Wants to burn down the trade post in that county? Look, I'll point out the wealth that the trade post brings to that county. It'll be ours one day. That one's dead. Yeah, we just keep getting rid of, oh, I don't know, unknown successors. And so as I said, yeah, you can't revoke that title. Ever. Not even a barony. Or alternatively, you could give them independence and then we'll take them over somehow. Who knows? How to get rid of a republic? That is a question. Unless I'll look it up myself once this episode's over. It's not something you want to revolve yourself around. You have your other county. That's all you need to know. Totally forgot about you. Just let me go to my study. And book shall be about the great accomplishments of my house. Which, by the way, I'm also writing a book about that. Oh boy, Kumani is expanding again. Not sure what happened. The good-looking woman that promised that she would bring back more assets than I'd given her. She couldn't have possibly swindled me, right? She's probably asking more time than we anticipated, right? I don't want to be harsh on her. Look, you will need to learn to put your trust in the contract, not in a pretty face. Ragusa continues to prosper. Cousin, what the heck are you doing? Plus, it's not impossible to be matrimonially betrothed to anyone in the Merchant Republic. It doesn't work like that. How on earth? You have to have full status of women's law. If one of these must be true. Really? You can do that? Well, hell, give it a take. Maybe in the far future, when we have full status of women. Put that up. Does it even work? The Dojisa, or whatever is that word? The female word for Doge? Shut up and under eyes. Oh, that would also mean here, too. Also, you may want to put some money in that campaign now. You've done enough to contribute to this trade league, so 2,000 will do. Alright, we got some steel. So he's finished his apprenticeship and he's gone his way to do business. Shall I find a new one? Who knows who could be? Incoming Kumans. I'm afraid I can't afford it this time. Tell you what, let's carouse one more time before I switch to another focus sometime next year. Even I have to bring that sister who's a nun. Just a little family time. Oh, and you could bring her with you. Pile of books. Yeah, just buy it for once, but unfortunately we're gonna have to keep the rest. Until we get more money like this. Spend more on the decreased size of the retinue. 1500. He's written a song in my honor. Apparently, he wants me to know that I'm the best person in the world. Well, I can tell her stories impress her. She is no less impressed by me now. And it seems I'm quite the idol for her. Hope I'm a good influence on her. Let's get this party started. Alright. My son is my best friend as well. Yeah, why not? Life is all about the joy and company of others. I'll just be a people person, much like a master trader. Yeah, I could never be an administrator, but I just want to be a people person. Once again, I'm back to being stressed. Oh no! He's gonna die! I know you hear me with stunned silence because I just dropped my jaw. Against all odds, the children of Christ have succeeded in their unlikely quest to reconquer Jerusalem. Hosts of archangels with shining armor and flaming swords have been reported to descend upon the walls of the holy city during the final battle, smiting the infidels, turning the defenders' weapons into rust and melting their eyes out. Almeric now rules over the kingdom of heaven. I feel a doubt that this was through divine intervention, that he was just put there. God was with him. That's because I'm zealous. In which, if I wasn't zealous, I would have been like, did this guy really just... Almeric, the angel of Jerusalem. The angelic blood of Almeric. Inspired by the Holy Ghost, King Almeric had managed to lead a successful crusade to free Jerusalem from the infidels when he was merely a child. Man, you gotta admire that. He's no longer here in the West Coast. He had a purpose, and by golly, he did it. He did it. Don't you believe in miracles? If he survives dysentery and being bedridden, then it's another miracle. If it's a big if Valius survives this. Nope. He died. Oh, this is bad. I mean, if you were to look at designated... I can choose women? Agnatic, cognatic, right? Agnatic, patrician, elective. And why does that designated there says that I can choose women? Oh, don't worry, there's still a few male members left, but I could choose women? Is that possible? Let me be correct here. Is it due to the fact that, notable status of women in the Republic, that women can run the Republic? Or is that due to the Republic mod that I use? Well, don't worry, you still have your cousin. Which, no doubt he can continue the tradition of being a member of the Trade League until death. And I think through him, then we would have him. It also means that this line from Andre will end here. At least she's healthy. For now. Oh, hold on a moment. My descendants. Oh, no. Just like with that celibate, the guy who ran the Land Empire? Well, he's dead. He was never able to produce a child. All that work for nothing. But, do not despair. You live in a very prosperous realm. You live in a republic. I'm sure centuries along down there we can try that again. So maybe through him, in that part of that other side of the kingdom, my cousin, maybe you can just forge a bloodline of their own. I guess I was not meant to be. But at least I'll have the notoriety that Serene Doge Andre was the richest man that he ever lived. At least I'll have that notoriety. Religiously liberate Croatia. You know, honestly, I kind of feel a little depressed. All the things I've accomplished, all that for nothing. But don't worry about it. Let the domain approve. Well, I'll tell you what you could spend. Well, it's about to be finished, so you should spend more on the, let's say, that big house. Like that artifact vault. You know, guard your personal artifacts. Guard your stuff. You got so many. So much to lose. And I think being celibate in a merchant republic is a mistake. Again, I got this through a PTSD-related event. That was from the battle. Should have stayed a lustful drunk. I mean, you can't get rid of celibate unless you join the monastic order, which, of course, it'll take quite some time there. You know, do you think I might do that? Yeah. Can you imagine that guy who went from, I don't know, working in the Trade League, and then he decided to end it and break the celibacy Well, after all, he's quick, shrewd-minded. He's a crusader, patient, yes, zealous and humble. Oh, he'll do. I'm really thinking about it. Look, you're a master trader. The ultimate goal to be in that great trade league, and you've already accomplished it. Golden blood. And if you want to preserve this bloodline, look, you got a good couple of years going in your life. You know what? Go do that. Get out of this society. You've done enough. That's right. I'm going to be leaving this society. And I will not be able to join another society for 90 days. Okay, sure. Some say insanity. Others say, well, you're doing what's best for your house. I gotta have children. I didn't want this bloodline to be over. So much. But for now, we'll just continue to keep on growing. Sure, we'll be making all that money again. We'll continue to make huge amounts of money regardless. Don't worry about it. Guards, what am I paying you for? We're still going to be keeping these trade goods. Ah, strong. You want to name your son after you? Sure, good, do that. I think it would make sense to join a better team order. I mean, the high number of stewardship and the good traits you have. Okay, artifact vault has been built. And, well, we can fortify that even more. Now it's a great artifact vault. I never thought I would quit the trade league, and I'm gonna go join a monastic order, rank up, get rid of celibacy, and then boom! Seduction time. And legitimize somebody, and then in the dynasty of this line, with this bloodline, is preserved. Man, these are not good traits to have, but what are you good at? Learning. That's what you're gonna get. Hail to Serene Doge. And I'm no longer stressed. Alright. You gotta join a better team order because it's for the stewardship gains. Look at me. I can gain pretty easily with that high number of stewardship. And the fact that I'm celibate, it'll help out as well. Hey, wait a minute. For joining a holy order, you can, oh no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't say that you can take a vow of celibacy. That's a monastic order thing. But they're alright with having celibates in the order. Yep. I went from a guy who makes a lot of money, and now I'm soon to be the kind that would be charitable. Let's start by donating to charity. Isn't that ironic for the life of Andre the Wealthy? He's going to give up his lies, deceit, and greed to get rid of celibacy for a woman. This is why he's the greatest man that ever lived. And yet he's got a couple more years in him. Oh, no, 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 no. You end that part right now. Stop that. As I said, this is irony. Giving up merchant life to take up the cross for the monastic order. Do whatever mission that'll be necessary for you. But one thing is for certain, I ain't gonna be no saint. No, that'll be for someone else down the line. Mileto, Croatia. Oh, looks like Bosnian to me. Had a huge money. I'll give them gold coins. This is still center of trade. You still gotta maintain it. A young, talented artist from Ragusa proposes to paint an iconic portrait of Rector Nicephorus, the Sword of God, my father. Yes, I agree with that. Here you go. We'll still be making off of those resources. It's wonderful. Heck, what do you think are the chances that if I live up to my 60s and I become the Conversus? You know, he spent a great deal, most of his life as a trade master, but now, to save that bloodline that he worked so hard to create, is to get rid of celibacy. Now I have to rank up if I want to break that vow. Well, keep donating to charity. I'm trying to be charitable these days. I'm giving away all that money. And we make huge tons of money still. I make more money than we lose them. That is the Ragusan dream. It's my way of saying American dream. Oh yeah, increase retinue size. So I said before, you want to keep more money? Wait, what the hell am I saying? Just keep spending on the things that you care the most. Hey look, I'm a very pious man, see? I'm building my own chapel in my own house. I'm proving to you, I'm doing a good work for the Lord. I've been living in sin of all that money, and I'll soon give it away. Oh, Mother, how will I miss you? How will I miss you? I just... It's a cool repentance. Alright. I'm ready for this task. You, young lady. Oh, she's kinswoman. Yeah, the Doge of Dalmatia will do. A republic within a republic. Do penance. Alright. I'm ready. God shall be my companion. I cannot make sense of this passage of the Bible. The words are archaic, and the meaning is deeply hidden by copious layers of symbolism. It would greatly benefit my spiritual development if I discovered the text essence on my own. Though at this point, perhaps I would be better at asking my court chaplain. Oh, there's no shame for asking for help. Being proud is not in accordance with the rule of St. Benedict, so I decided to ask court chaplain Pero for help. He was happily surprised by my request, and together we proceeded to unravel the wordings of the passage. With Pero's patient guidance, I managed to make sense of it at the end. The wisdom of God is infinite and indisputable. One would think this is probably Andre's first time reading the Bible. Good job, cousin. Keep at it. Again, we make more money than we lose. My priest always talks about the importance of charity. I do give alms to the poor on a regular basis. The game knows what I'm doing. However, I often feel reluctant when doing so. It brings me shame. While doing things, I've had plenty of time to think about this. Perhaps I should strive to be more charitable? If I don't give enough, I'll make another donation. I ordered one of my most trusted servants to take a substantial sum of money from my personal treasury and bring it to the local monastery. Strangely enough, when he left, I felt relief. Perhaps this is the first step towards freeing myself of the desire for material possessions. Money will come to good use, I am sure. Through perseverance and concentration, I managed to defeat my sinful nature and maintain seclusion. I'm still a bit greedy. You know, maybe supplies. Oh, okay, finally. My wish to become a better Catholic has led me to the rule of St. Benedict. As I follow this holy path, I felt my need for material goods diminish. I no longer crave excess and indulgences. Praise be God. I'm no longer greedy. Feels like that big monkey, a big rich monkey, is off my back. Yeah. For me, the biggest challenge while doing penance is the solitude. As I sit here and reflect upon the rule of St. Benedict, thoughts enter my mind which I desperately want to share with someone, but I have barely exchanged a single word since I began my seclusion. I glance out of my window and see only Nagash engaged in a lively conversation with some friends. Oh, I can't be stressed again. I'll go down there and join him, even if it's for a few minutes. While Nagash and his friends were surprised to see me, they were excellent company. As I stood there, surrounded by people, I could not stop talking. What was supposed to be a few minutes turned into an hour before my companions had to excuse themselves and get back to their duties. That was nice, but I know I shouldn't have. Yeah, become friends with a eunuch. You need to be more ambitious, girl. Ain't nothing to be proud of, nut. I got no sins, but I'm still deceitful. I'm still fat. Maybe one day I'll pick up the temperate trait. Oh, and here's another donation. And now I'm charitable. See, I'm proving myself. They call me the wealthy. Well then, wealthy no more. Well, again, you still make more than you lose. So don't get yourself too worked up. Should build another hospital. That's for good reason. Uncle. And my cousins out there. Why do I think in the future that, hey, up the military organization for more retinue size? Ah, bingo. I don't know if all the pikemen is going to be the answer to all of your problems involving raiders, but you can try. Mission complete. Here, look at all that. And it's been less than 3 years. I'm doing all the work. I'm no longer deceitful. Which means I am most likely qualified to be blessed at the end of my life. Yes, I'm a known murderer. I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize for the people I've murdered. Guess we're gonna have ourselves another eunuch. Another Ethiopian eunuch. Tefare. Just remember, once you're promoted, you are going to get rid of that vow of celibacy and you're going to start looking for Dalmatian women. Which, matter of fact, I think you may want to do present debutante, because the amount of money we make these days. Forget looking at local women, just bring some here in the court and I'll start seducing right away. Gee, imagine Andre the wealthy. He would be the guy who founded this trade league bloodline, and then at the same time he could become the guy who would be blessed and be the Dalmatian saint. That would be brilliant. Keep dreaming, pal. One day you'll get there. This is why I believe in miracles. I'm convinced. If the children can liberate Jerusalem, then I can be, doing things for good. Alright, I'm promoted. Alright, let's break it. It's time to renounce my vow of celibacy. I've decided to stop my vow of celibacy and reattend my duties to my family. The ordeal is over. I may be a 50-year-old man and fat, but let's begin. Look, my wife here, she's old and possessed. Hey, Pope, want some money? Here's a huge donation. Now, did we have an agreement? No? Oh, because she's Italian is another reason. And likes her. We could assassinate her. Yeah. Forget the exorcism. Don't do it. As I said, I'm doing this for a woman. Perfect. I get to seduce you. Let's just see if this old man still has what it takes. I'm gonna legitimize him. I have my sights on 17-year-old Mira, but the age difference could cause a bit of a scandal if the court gossip takes most of my efforts. Well, I got high intrigue, but she's such a little more so. One little seduction ain't gonna hurt no one. If I get lustful, I can get rid of it. Just easy. Make a mood suggestion. She's lustful. Bingo! Let her love grow. Oh boy. Oh, really? Well, try again. Don't even think about it, people. Come up with many, many scenarios of why did this woman, which it's like, yeah, I seduced her. 1 week later, dead. Try again. Chased. No. Look for another. Lustful, elusive shadow. Okay. You're next. Here we go again. God, this is hilarious. Meet in my room? Haha! See, this old bag's still got it. Doesn't say anything about the aspiring seducer. Not yet, at least. One would think I've gone completely off the deep end now in this series. That was my original intention all along. They say you can have up to 3 lovers, so that's the limit. If you go over the limit, then you would have to break up with one of them. So give me another. No chaste women either. Out. How much does it cost me each time? 400. Man, are Dalmatian women always that chaste nothing? Okay, look. Just seduce her once, okay? See if you can make her unchaste. Watch me. You know the sex appeal from the blood of the champion? What wonderful news. If you get a son, then legitimize it. It's the way to preserve the dynasty. At least in that bloodline. Okay. 3 strikes, alright? That's strike 1. There you go. You got a bunch of loyalists. Hey, here's something you could spend on. Hopefully that'll be enough for any disease to never come to Ragusa ever again. I received a letter from my fellow member of the Benedictine Order, Theo Christos. Dear Brother Andre, will you, as a Christian scholar you are, I am, please offer me some advice on my poetry, or the attempt of it. Reading through the attached documents, there are multiple verses, all in honor of God. You're a monk, right? I'm missing the more comforting aspects of the faith. Charity, I was about to do that. Want some aid? Gotcha! Gotcha! See, now an aspiring seducer. And this guy just started at it while he's 50 years old. And he's the richest man in the world. Well, richest is uninteresting, but at one point in his life he was. But he accomplished this, and now I'm trying to accomplish seduction. And hopefully try to get some sons. Bastard sons that will be legitimized, and the bloodline of this can continue. While my cousin will still have to rule Ragusa eventually, and then after his time, then it's going to be reverted to the one with that other bloodline. Yeah, got it. So that's 2. Oh, it's a difficult pregnancy. Oh man. Although she's in hiding, she's relaxing. Okay. Don't get nervous now. Just donate to charity. I saw my duty and I did it. Don't be shy of chaste women. Well, she's neither lustful nor chaste, so we can give that a shot. Alright, I'm honest. No longer deceitful. Huh. Scouts bring a word of a mystic blind man that supposedly works miracles. He appears around villages and cures all manner of ailments afflicting the peasants. There are even rumors that he made a lame man able to walk again. And the peasants call him Shabzai the Blind. Are you Ashkenazi? That sounds like a... Oh, a Jewish blind mystic. Here you go. Here's a lot more money. I was beginning to think Theochristos took offense to my comments, but today I've received a new draft of his work. I'm surprised that his words really speak to me. Scribbled by a margin I could just make out. I implore you, brother, bear with me. It is not finished. I think the Benedictine order will treasure these words. I'm flattered that you think the Benedictine order could benefit from my work. He writes in this letter, thank you for your support, brother. 10 years before assuring me of the finishing touches he intends to see to before the final version of the manuscript will enter the library. I almost said library, but it's library. I'm honored to be surrounded like minds like Theochristos. Oh, here we go again. That's another woman that died of poor health. While I'm trying to seduce another woman here. I can only imagine how Rade must feel. As being unable to publicly declare our feelings for each other was not enough. Now she must lie about the fruit of our love. I want to comfort her because she's having a difficult pregnancy, so I must visit her. One would think, it's like, where do you keep finding all these Dalmatian women? Well, one would think it would come from there, but no. They would have had... Just don't even think about it. My wife is going to be mad as hell right now at me. I can't get rid of her. But I can assassinate her. But I'll do it in just a moment. A troubadour and his wife are troubled by reads of rights from okay, Tanya. Their performances range from vulgar satires to political serenes and everything in between, including songs and poems of courtly love. I remember those two, they came here last year. Here's the steel ingots, you asked. I've had my eye on a feisty young scullery maid with huge intellect for some time now. She skillfully dodges the attentions of every boy and greybeard at court, however blushing fiercely whenever I gaze in her eyes. Seduced and wrapped around my finger. This sharp lass could be very useful. Bed her and make her mine. What a spice she'll make. Maid-servant lover. Alright. It's a good one to have. Plot discovery chances. Or, you know, stuff like that. Well, we'll find out what it is. It's a daughter, not a son, so... oh well. I'll acknowledge her as mine. Because I don't have enough children these days. So, you must be mad, huh? Well, looks like I'm gonna have to assassinate my wife here. Everybody's all for it. It'll do. I want to marry Rade. Still trying to seduce this other woman? Making money off the wheat field. Some would say women are a dime a dozen. Okay, stop seducing Leros. Seducing, I don't know what's going on. Try another. That's the problem. She gives me a lot of money. Wait! Stop! Actually, I changed my mind. Stop the assassination plot. No, stop. That's what I was wanting to do. It's just a bit of comedy. Hired someone to support the railings, and Julia's known to frequent some big thing tumble. No! Julia, I made a mistake! You're the one that helps me with money. Oh no. My child is not gregarious like me. Whenever I see someone I don't know, I always take the chance to talk to them, but my child is shy. I would rather hide or disappear on the ground whenever someone tries to stock up a conversation. Well, at least you're still around. You have no lovers. Good. You're a good Christian woman. Show my child how great it is to talk to people. She became paranoid. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, the plot is never carried out. It's because I stopped it in time. Yeah, you may want to hold on to her soon. Also donate to charity. Need all that devotion you can get. While attending prayer one morning, I noticed my brother on the bed, drowsing off in his seat. Meanwhile, our fellow members of the bed, in order to deepen their contemplation, do not seem to notice him. I should wake him before anyone catches on. Gently prodded Aldebert, get no reaction. I shoved my elbow on his side, causing him to cough and open his eyes. A flash of anger in them. His face turns red, and as he blinks, the situation is dawning on him. Saying, "Thank you," he mumbles sheepishly. "Think nothing of it, friend." You want me to take another conclusion? Who died? Oh, the one who was married to my uncle. I'll just give it to the bishop. Don't worry about it. One would think I must be out of my mind. The Croatian populace in Spalato have embraced Dalmatian culture. Alright, Dalmatian is coming back into the areas where they used to live. Pickering Bulls does not concern me. Holy man came to court today and talked about the matters of faith. It soon became clear that he held rather unorthodox views. Being a zealous defender of the church at all times, I believe I did the right thing when I gave the order to imprison the blasphemous pagan who dared to criticize my faith and my church. Still shaken and raged at pagan's blasphemous words, and Bishop Glaucoli took the opportunity to whisper good work in my ear. I think I really needed that. Here's 2,000 gold to keep that center of trade running. I'll close the episode soon. A bastard can cause a lot of trouble, insisted Spy Master Bishop Glaucoli, and advised me of the possible opportunity to give her the bastard court. I doubt the bastard child would cause any trouble. He must be paranoid and everything. Although, why am I having a hard time seducing? Okay, you know what? Take her out. Maybe I need to marry her. Why can't I seduce, or better yet, the question is, why can't I impregnate more women? I said many times, time to get rid of this old bird. This time for real. I originally called it off, but now, because I got cold feet, I have a snake. You go for it. Oh no, the seller was identified. You want a divorce now? The Pope still says no? You must be nuts. Look, you are happy as it could be, but you still don't want to. Oh Lord. Oh Lordy, Lordy, Lord. He gets a disease. Alright, it's not in Ragusa yet. So who's a lucky woman that wants to marry me? Someone who's not chaste. You'll do. You'll marry me. Don't seduce because for some reason I'm a bit unable to at this time. Yes, there's a huge age difference. So let's just seduce this woman instead. Don't seclude yourself. Alright, let's make a lewd suggestion. Got her. Bastard Vanessa. Oh, two could play that game. Yeah, I think I know who to seduce next. Yeah, it's my rival family. That made me mad. I've been imprisoned! Alas, the message I left in Bodhisattva's tent was found by her husband, Patricia Michael. Came rushing down the stream and there were 6 guards to arrest me. Curses! I'll try again when I get out. Oh my goodness. I'm in prison. Hey, you want money? Oh no, he hates me forever. Can't do a darn thing about it. Wait a minute. You want to try to imprison the guy who has me in prison? Well, well, he is a fellow commander of Ragusa. Okay, let's try to imprison him as a way of payback. There. Now we share jail cells together. Well, we don't live in the same... Oh, you know what I mean. Hey, we'll make a compromise. You release me and I'll release you. And it doesn't work like that. So I'm in your jail, while meanwhile he's in my jail. He's going to the OBS. Or have him executed right... Wait. You know how, yeah, tyranny is one thing. It's just... You think the successor is going to be mad as heck. And he's still going to keep me in jail. Well, who's his successor? Lucas Vanessa. Yeah, you know what? Take him out! Gored to death by a boar. Hey, get me out, please. You're a swell guy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Serene Doge Andre Ragusa is the best one ever. Serene Doge / Rector Andre the Wealthy. He's got to be the greatest man alive. So, how you doing, babe? Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there with those words. So yeah. Okay, here's one thing I've learned. Do not have seduction with a man's wife. You could end up in jail for that. That's the first time that's happened to me. So let's try some local women again. Hey, what happened to my seduction choice? Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me. Excuse-moi. There we go. Could have seduced the widow of that guy just executed, but no. Don't want to. What you up to? Hey, we don't have a pact with them anymore. Creative musical instruments, off you go. Hey, I can rank up in this society now. And pay for some medication. All these women keep dying of poor health. It's almost like it's a curse to me. Or it's just as what happens when you bring the present debutante, and this is how long these women typically live. Or maybe I'm cursed. As if they really want me to be pious and do not want me to have sons to continue this bloodline. I am convinced I'm cursed. And I know she likes me well enough. And she hasn't failed me yet. Till I marry time before my wife dies too. Some would think life's unfair, but hey, you were once the richest man in the world, so you already lived that life. So I hope this, in the future, we hope we can get a bastard son, and this bloodline is saved, and everything else in between. And don't worry about me trying to be a guy who tries to seduce all these women around you, and for some reason, some not complying. So just do what you gotta do. In the next episode, that's all I'm going to say about Andre the Wealthy in his 50s and possibly live up to his 60s. Do what you gotta do to preserve this bloodline that we've worked so hard to get. We don't want this to be all for nothing. So for Ragusa, this is Lord Master saying so long for now.